Hi, it's Dr. Lance, and this is a riff on meditation. I'd like to start with a quick tool on how to drop into meditation. Alan Watts famously talked about the easiest way to get into the meditative state is to begin by listening. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds that are happening around you, and let it happen like music all at once. Not a car and a bird and a person, not drums and guitar and a hi-hat. All the sounds around you are one song being sung to you. If you can focus on all of that at the same time, that's one input. If you can combine that with now what's happening inside of you, what physical sensations do you notice within you? Can you pick up your heartbeat? Do you notice your respiration rate? Do you notice any discomfort in your body? Can you shift? If you can also turn that internal environment, that stimulus to your brain, into one input, and then combine the external and the internal into one input, and remove yourself from trying to label it or name it, that happening is one piece. If you can get to that zone, you've removed yourself from the potential distractions and stimulation of your brain that takes you away from the present moment. And then you focus on your breath. And instead of just big, powerful, muscular, active breathing, it's more of allowing the air around you to run inside of yourself. Breath is simply making yourself bigger and passively allowing air to run in. Exhaling, making yourself smaller and allowing air to passively run out. So turning the external and internal worlds into one happening, and then just allowing the breath to cycle in and out like the tides running up and down off the beach. This is the easiest way to get into the meditative state. If you're able to accomplish this and practice this to where you can enter this state like this, that fast, now you have this ability to perceive your environment with much more subtlety. And this can help you as a professional, as a chiropractor, but also as a partner in crucial conversations with those that you love, in moments when stress is high or tension is high with your children as a parent. And as a chiropractor specifically, since that's the context of this talk, I think if you think about your presence and intention as you are designing the experience that you're going to facilitate for someone when they come through your office under care, it's all about building trust. Engaging in any business, ideally, is about trust, but especially in the healing process with chiropractic. When I design marketing to try to invite people into my space, if I'm simply in my head and my ego and thought, just worried and fight or flight, trying to figure out how to find people and booking everything and going everywhere, I'm not really thinking about the needs of the people that I'm trying to find, and what service I have here and what promises I can make to them that would match those needs. If I'm present and I'm able to put a lot of intention on the front end, I can save a lot of my energy, focus that intention on the people who I'm meant to serve, the people that I've chosen to spend my life serving, and I can find them quicker and save the extra energy to serve them on a deeper level. When they do come into the office and I'm going through the intake process and I'm interviewing them, finding out their story, learning about what their health history is, actually doing the examination, during that time, if I am present, I can pick up facial expressions, body language, words that they choose to use, subtle cues of the quality of their movements. If I'm just thinking about the next patient or the phone call I just had or the bill or my parking, anything else other than what's happening right now, I might miss a very significant amount of information that can help me connect deeper with this person and ultimately help them connect to a deeper layer of themselves. Building trust is the outcome that we want. And when someone gives me a subtle piece of information from their history, and I'm present enough and able to have the skills of listening like reflection, where I can tell them that I've heard what they've said and they can feel heard and feel understood, there's a deeper layer of trust. There's a deeper layer of allowing. Now when I get into actually giving the care, providing the adjustment, helping facilitate this person's lifestyles recommendations, when I have them on the table, for instance, giving them an adjustment, as I'm sinking in, I may have already determined what adjustment I think they could use. what would help their body. But as I'm sinking, that can change. Maybe they are thinking that this is very strange. I've never been adjusted before. I trusted this person in the intake, but I'm still not positive this is going to be beneficial for me. I might feel this rigidity in their muscles with my hands and notice this person might not feel safe yet. If I want to continue to build trust, I might check in with them, either verbally or with a visual cue, or soften my touch or reposition until I experience ease under my hands because they're starting to float in their fascia. When that happens, when their needs are met, especially their need for safety, and they trust the process, when you give the adjustment, there will be less restriction, which allows you to go to deeper ranges of motion, to discharge deeper layers of neurology and mechanoreceptors in their body. And also because they're not resisting you as much, there's less rebound into your body. So it's more sustainable for your body because just like a ground reaction force when you're walking, an adjustment, whatever is not sent through their system, will have an adjustment reaction force. And a lot of chiropractors hurt their shoulder, hurt their wrist, hurt their back because there's a lot of tension that they're carrying. They're trying to move someone against their will because there's no trust. So for me, meditation is a form of mindfulness practice. Mindfulness practice helps me achieve a presence. When I have presence, I'm more likely to be able to build trust with the people that I'm providing care for. And when they trust, I think they have a higher likelihood of having better outcomes and healing. So I love you all. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day and go serve some people.